What's going on, everybody? It's Dan Shows, and we're back here. And we're back here with something a little different, something that we haven't really done, as we are a figure and statue and toy review channel. But this kind of is a good in-between bridge, because we have none other than CyberPunk's 2077 Collector's Edition right here in front of you guys. Of course, it's in the shipper box, and we're going to get into it. But there's specific things in here that kind of connect to statue and figure collecting, and it bridges our gap to our love of video games. So we're really excited to bring this to you. Deadeye over here just bought this for Christmas for me, so thank you so much, and I can't wait to get into it. So let's go. So as you guys can already see, this is the top of the box. As soon as I opened it, it's already really spectacular. It's got some mechanical kind of futuristic look, and it's a suitcase of goodies, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like in 1 second. And there you have it, everybody. We have the PS4 Collector's Edition of CyberPunk 2077, and it is amazing. The box pops. You have your character that you'll be playing, which I know in the game you can create your own character, but it has the character. He's very mechanized. It's very futuristic, kind of like tech noir of the future. This box is incredible. It's got amazing art. It's for the PS4. We weren't able to land a PS5, but you know, once the next wave comes out, we will be landing it. And just look at the colors, look at the design of the box, the design of the title. It screams unique, and it is truly impressive. So let me show you the other sides. And as you guys see on the right panel side, we have a industrial mechanical feel to it, showing a part of the building, and it says Night City, and this is obviously very, very reminiscent of the game, because this is where you will be doing most of your playing, if not all of it, in the middle of Night City. So this is really exciting. Let's get to the next panel of this 6-panel box. And as you guys see in the back here, it is just as vibrant and shows as much as the front, if not more. Over here shows everything that you will be getting inside the box, and it gives a little description of what the game is about. It says, Night City changes everybody. CyberPunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure story set in Night City, a megalopolis obsessed with power, glamour, and body modifications. You play as V, a mercenary outlaw going after one-of-a-kind implant that is the key to immortality. You can customize your character's cyberware, skill set, and playstyle, and explore a vast city where the choices you make shape the story and the world around you. And as you guys can see, you have V next to his very, very awesome car that we saw in the trailers. You see a few action shots of facing a man with a cyber-enhanced man with a ninja sword. And then at the bottom, you can see what you will be getting inside this box. And by the looks of it, wow, it looks very intense. And then you obviously have the mature 17 over, blood and gore, intense violence, nudity, strong language, the rating for the game, and all the credits over there. So then let's go to the last side of the panel, the left side, and show you what we got. And as you guys see on the left side of the box, this panel just is an exact copy of the right side, except it has a little bit different graffiti at the bottom left, some blue style graffiti instead of saying Night City. So let's take off the sleeve and see what we got going on. And here you guys have it. This is the front of the box after I took the sleeve off, and it's more industrial, mechanical, futuristic, tech-noir style. It has 77 and a few numbers and lettering, and obviously it shows more of Night City. And this box is really, really cool. It is a suitcase style box. It's just a pull-up, and all the goodies will be revealed inside. So let's just go through the other panels and see what we got going on. Here's the right side. It just shows you a different variation. And I believe all the panels are kind of a little different variation, as we're going to just show you really quick what we got going on. And this is the bottom, nothing too specific about the bottom. So let's open it up, as you guys already seen the top of this box earlier in the review. And I'm going to reveal the contents of the box. Let's see, it's just a pull-up slide. And wow, how many sleeves does this box have?
CD Projekt Red doesn't fuck around.
As you guys can see, this is the contents, the top of the box, and let's pull some things out. So the first item outside the box is the CyberPunk 2077 suitcase, and as you guys can see, it is very vibrant, and it screams the title Cyberpunk. So let's open this up. It has to be like this, and we pull up, and holy crap. So as you guys can see, we have an art book, and it's very, very cool. On the right side, it has a Japanese kanji mask, and to the left, you have a clear panel, and it has everybody's signature that has worked on the project, which is something very cool, making it very unique and very one of a kind, and you have the video game behind that panel. Now I'm going to give you guys a few close-ups of what you see here. And as you guys can see, I took the clear panel off so you guys can see the game being placed in its right holder. And the game is exactly, the cover is exactly like the front of the box. And as you guys see on the right side, I lifted the art book, and you guys can see an evidence bag, and it says chain of custody, and it has all this cool little detail. And on the right here, I believe you have the Steelbook edition, which is really cool. Game in there, but to have a Steelbook edition is really awesome. It's 10, and it has graffiti in the front with a skull and the spider legs coming out. And if you guys see, it says CyberPunk 2077. Over here it says CyberPunk. And on the back over here you have some more decals that you'll probably see around Night City, which is really, really cool addition and a really cool grab. Now, let's check out the evidence bag. And this is a hefty evidence bag, and over here it says guard, and it has the pictures of multiple different, I believe, the magazines or games, and it says NCPO, or PD should I say. And in the front says the Bureau, which is Detective Bureau, 02 Highwood Station, item number 12, case numbers, date of collection, and description of evidence, one copy of A Visitor's Guide to Night City. So this is a guide to Night City, and it says 3rd edition up at the top right. So this would be really, really cool. I want to open this up and check out the inside of the contents that it has going on. And when you guys can see, we have the Nomad's Guide to Night City, or should I say the Visitor's Guides, and it's very cool, very artistic, and it shows a lot. I mean, this collector's edition just shows a lot of stuff, and as you guys can see, very artistic. It shows you stills from the game, and it has description and introductions. A brief history of Night City, so you get pretty much a good background of what's going on in Back City, so you know what you're getting yourself into when you're first in there. Media shows the downtown, Memorial Park, so it's really descriptive and really, really in-depth. You have a map here, and this is something you definitely want to check out before getting into the game, just so you have a little bit of idea what you're getting yourself into. And over here you have these interesting little cases, and I really don't know what they'd be holding, but let's just open it up and see. Alright, so off the bat you have some decals, some stickers that you can pretty much stick wherever you want on the box, on your PlayStation, and really decorate stuff around. And it says Quadrum, Okasaka. So that's in context of, that is the contents of box number 1. See the contents of box number 2. A little bit of different variation here. Has a Samurai Night City logo. And we have some patches, which is stellar. Now let's open these patches up. Samurai patch, a Night City patch, and an Army patch. I'm going to lay them out so you guys can see them a little better. So I think that's really, really cool. Now this content, the content of this box is a little heavier. You can already tell it might be a metal or something. Oh no, it is a keychain of V's car, and this is really cool. This is all full metal. The wheels spin, as you guys can see, and it's a chromed out keychain, and that's really amazing. I mean, They really know how to go all out over here. And then it is perfectly put in its little box, and that's how you would get it. Awesome, awesome addition to this collector's edition. This is one of the better collector's edition I've ever seen. In the final box, we have pins, which you can obviously put on your hat or on your jean jacket, whatever have you. We have a gun with the Militech logo, and then we have Night City Heat, as it shows Night City exploding in a nuclear explosion of some sort, which I'm sure we'll find out more what this means when we play the game. And obviously we have the video game, and what's cool about the video game here is if you don't have a PS5 and you got the PS4 edition, you have a PS5 upgrade available in there, so once you do get a PS5, you can actually play it on your PlayStation 5. And as you can see, the game won over 200 awards, and it's getting rad reviews from everywhere, and it is definitely a game, one of the games of the year to get. And as we can get in the back of the case, you guys can see Night City changes everybody, the same description that was in the back of this collector's editions box. And now that I want to show off the art book that came inside the collector's edition, you guys can see the kanji mask, which is really, really cool. And this is the art book, the official art book of CyberPunk 2077. So let's get into it. It's a hardcover, and it's on laminate paper, and it's very, very good quality. You have some drawings. Wow, this is really impressive. You have a timeline. I mean, contents galore, beautiful, beautiful paintings. This is something that you definitely want to check out. And guys, this is a thick book. It has at least 250 pages in it, and it's heavy. And finally, we're going to get into the last piece of the collector's edition, which is what connects our channel of figure/statue reviews. And it is the statue that comes in the collector's edition. So we'll be right back, and I will show you what we have. And as you guys see, we have a statue of V and his motorcycle, and this is what it looks like inside its packaging. So let's put this statue together.
Go for it.
And as you guys see, we have V jumping off of his motorcycle as he plunges into a bad guy who is cybernetically enhanced, and he is shooting into the next enemy. And this statue is very dynamic. It comes in three pieces: the base, the motorcycle, which is attached to the bad guy, and V, which you place key style. And the paint is really excellent. The motorcycle is really, really well done. It has a bunch of decals. It has scratches to see that it's worn. And the expression on the bad guys, if you guys can see, if we get a little close, is awesome. This is a very dynamic pose piece, and it has a lot of Easter eggs. And like I said, it's very dynamic, and it shows off the action that you will be swamped in inside the game as you play, which is a really, really cool way to add to this collector's edition. Now, the statue isn't super heavy, but it is made of a resin. This is not PVC in any way, so this is definitely a well done statue. For a collector's edition, this is one of the better statues I've seen. As you guys see on the base, you have grates, pipelines, the bad guy's gun, concrete, you have the street lines, and coming around you have little Easter eggs such as the Hashu lantern over here, debris. I mean, and on the bike itself, it's just full of decals that show off everything that you've been going through, or a place you visited in Night City. And I do gotta say that the main character is really, really well detailed. His jacket is detailed, there's wrinkles, the paint is really exceptional, there's no flaw. And as you guys can see, Beast coming right at you. Yeah, this statue has a huge presence for a smaller scale statue. This is probably a 1/10 scale statue, and you'd base it off of the size of the people. And I believe this is a 1/10 scale. So this is definitely something impressive, and I do believe that it will be very standout, and you can put this on your office desk or next to your PlayStation or wherever you display things, and it really will show off. And in the front you see CyberPunk 2077 decal showing off everything. So this is really cool. As you guys get a pan up and pan down of the statue, it is very impressive. And there you have it, folks. That was our review of the collector's edition of CyberPunk 2077. Thank you to Deadeye for getting this for me for Christmas. I appreciate you a lot, man. And we're definitely going to show off what we're going to get you for Christmas. So, that being said, conquer your own collection. I'm your host, Dan Terzo, and this is my co-host,
Deadeye616.
and we are out of here, and conquer your own collection. Peace.